Hey, it's John Siskovich. We're in my hop yard, and I did an experiment this year. We flame weeded at the beginning of the season. Let me explain exactly what that means and how it affected our hops so far. So I'm still a novice hop grower, so take all of this with a grain of salt and do your own research. Same thing with any video that I produce here on Farm Marketing Solutions YouTube channel. So I have 1.4 acres of hops. We have 6 different varieties. And in the past, we've had weed problems, and it's been kind of an issue. And we've tried mulching with wood chips. We didn't try hay. We've tried hand weeding, which is a nightmare. And I didn't have a good solution for cutting the crowns back at the beginning of the season. So one of the problems with hops is that the downy and powdery mildew overwinters in the crown, and you get rid of that by cutting off the crown or getting those first shoots to come up, cutting those back, and the plant grows back more lively and voracious. So one of the things we tried out this year, I learned from the UVM Hop Conference, is flame weeding. So what we did down every row, and this is when I cut into a scene of stop motion of us flame weeding, is that down all the rows we went through and flame weeded everything. I got the hops to about 4 to 6 inches tall, depends on the hop variety. Some were better than others. Some got a little bit bigger than I had wanted, but it's been a weird year. It's 2015, we had a weird winter. So we let everything get to about this high, and then we went through and flame weeded everything. We went down the row and 2 to 3 feet from side to side, got rid of the weeds and those first hop shoots that fungal disease might have overwintered and then come up in. One of the side benefits for us is that we did do some mulching with wood chips, and as we were flame weeding, some of those wood chips started to char and burn and become wood ash, and that has really high pH. Our hop yard's about 5.8, and we spread some lime, side dressed them this year, but that wood ash and that burnt char material right on top of the hops will help bring my pH up a little bit this year, hopefully, closer to 7 where hops want to be, and that's a good side benefit from flame weeding. So what we did for the flame weeder, we used a Red Dragon flame weeder. It was just a propane tank that we sat on the back of our ATV. So one person drove slowly on the ATV, and the other person stood there with the wand and did the flame weeding. It was a really fun process. It went really quick. We did 1.4 acres in about 3 days, a little under 3 days. And that was with developing a new system, pulling the irrigation off, putting out some fires along the way, and I would say all in all really well. I'm curious to see now how the hops grow back and how that affects the rest of our season. It's a weird season to begin with, and we're trialing something new, but so far really pleased with the results. Now I'll cut into a scene of the weeds dead around the hops, everything died back. You don't want to char and burn everything to a crisp. You just want to get it to 160 plus degrees where you're breaking down the cell structure of the plants and they're dying back. And hopefully everything will die back. We'll be able to go through and kind of rake it. And when the hops come up and we put our coir up, they'll do a little better this year. So that remains to be seen. Stay tuned to our YouTube channel, or my YouTube channel, or the Farm Marketing Solutions YouTube channel for updates from the hop yard as I go through this year. So far, flame weeding a success. We'll see what the results are. Thanks for stopping in, and until next time, I'll see you out in the field.